Welcome back to our live show. You know, Thai lettuce wraps were made popular thanks to that chain Asian fusion restaurant and will now be found on many menus. But you don't have to have dinner out or get takeout to enjoy. As Executive Chef Ausar is here to show us Thai lettuce wraps are very easy to make ourselves. Good morning, Chef.
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you as well.
I looked at the recipe and I said, I don't think I could make this myself. It's got like 22 ingredients.
It seems more difficult than it actually is, but it's very, very simple. As you're going to see on this segment, it takes a few minutes just to prepare. All you do is do your prep, and it takes a few minutes to knock out.
Yeah, we're just really layering flavors because that's kind of the Asian way of cooking is you just put layer on layer on layer of flavorful things.
You build your flavor profile. All you do is you start off with your ingredients and then how you execute them. That's how the flavor pretty much shows
up. All right,
up.
well, where do we start?
Okay, first thing we're going to do is add our onions. You want to start always with a nice hot pan.
No, you got a hot pan.
We got a really hot one, so you hear that sizzle.
Oh, I forgot my apron.
You see that sizzle? That's exactly what you're looking for. Get a nice hot pan. This is a cast iron pan, which distributes heat evenly, so that's why a lot of people prefer to use them, and they pretty much last a lifetime. So you get that nice sizzle going.
Now, could you also do this in a wok if you wanted to?
You could do it in a wok, too, if you like to. So you got that nice caramelization going on. I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic to that now.
Smells so good.
Yes. The sweetness comes out when, you cook these and the caramelization takes place. So.
Now, you had oil in your hot pan to start with?
I had some oil to start off with, and that's just cooking up nicely. So as that's going, we give it about few more seconds.
Oh, the garlic's very aromatic.
Yeah, you want that smell to come out, because if you don't let it come out, it'll be stronger once you have your final product. So now I'm going to add some diced up portobello mushrooms. Cool thing about portobello mushrooms is that they have a nice texture and they're able to absorb flavor very, very well, and they stand up. Other mushrooms that you may utilize, they kind of break down and disintegrate when you cook them. But
and they put off a lot of water.
Definitely.
Portobellos don't
Portobellos
tend to do
are
that.
stronger. They hold up. They have pretty much a stronger foundation than other mushrooms.
Now, this recipe doesn't have any meat in it, but like you said, the portobellos will give it that meaty.
Yes, it'll give it that meaty mouthfeel and texture. There you go. So we just got that going. And you're pretty much almost done once you get to this stage right here. We're just letting some of the water come out of the mushrooms, because as, like our own bodies, mostly all vegetables have a lot of water in them.
Right.
So you just let that evaporate and come out.
What's the benefit of making something like this for ourselves at home as opposed to ordering in a restaurant or buying it frozen in the grocery store?
Well, there's a few factors. Number one is more economical. It's going to be a lot cheaper to go out and buy your own products and prepare it, and you'll get a larger yield. You'll get more bang for your buck. Number two, it's healthier. You're making it right on the spot, and then you get the versatility of being your own kitchen magician and preparing it how you like.
If you can put whatever ingredients in you like. If you don't like it, you can take it out. That's right.
You can make it spicier if you'd like. You can make it a little bit more sweeter. So, you have that option when you do it from home.
Right.
So when you get to this point right here, we're going to add water chestnuts. Water chestnuts they're actually an aquatic vegetable. They look like a chestnut, but they're not a nut at all. They're an aquatic vegetable.
Oh, I didn't know that. But I do like the mouthfeel of the water chestnut.
Definitely. They keep that crunch. That's one of the cool things about them, is that regardless of how long you cook them down, they keep that crunch factor, which is really good for a dish like this. So once you get to this point, I'm going to now add, this is some rice wine vinegar and soy sauce. I'm going to put that in there.
A combo of the two.
Yes, and then I'm going to have
rice wine vinegar adds that little bit of sweetness.
And it has a little, has a little acidity to it as well. And I'm going to add a little hoisin sauce, a little sriracha.
Now comes the spice.
Just a little bit. There you go. They're just sun-dried chilies, and that's that. So now you mix this, let it incorporate, and all these flavors are just blending together. As I was stating earlier, you're building all these different layers and flavor profiles. All right, and now I have some fresh ginger. I put that in towards the end because the more you cook that, it loses its potency. So you want to add that towards the end. It's a little bit fresher.
So that's where the cooking knowledge comes in, is knowing when to put things in.
Yeah, that's it. Cooking, it starts out with, you get the best ingredients that you can get, and then it comes down to the execution, how you handle and manipulate the products that you have and give you your end product. All right, so when you're here, this is it. You're pretty much done. You see, I still have red peppers, but I'm not gonna really cook those. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna pull this off the heat because it's right where we need it to be, and then I'll just put the red peppers in there now. You don't want to cook them down because they'll lose their nutritional value.
Right.
Like our body's temperature is 98.6 degrees. Anytime you cook any fruit or vegetable over that temperature, the enzymes diminish, which loses some of its health benefit.
Which is kind of where people are getting into more of the raw.
Definitely raw diets. So this is our little mushroom filling right here.
It looks fabulous.
That's that. This is the simple.
Well, then we need to plate something here.
Yeah.
When we're picking lettuce to do this, what do we want to look for?
Well,
because this is beautiful.
Yeah, this is bib lettuce or butter lettuce or Boston lettuce. They're pretty much the same. They're all in the same family.
Right.
You want to look for something that has nice brightness to it. You know, you don't see any dead spots on it. It's colorful and fresh.
Because a lot of times when we go get these, we end up with like big cups of iceberg lettuce, which is just nutritionally water.
Water, that's it. So and another good benefit of using the Boston lettuce is that it's more pliable. When you put your filling in it, you can kind of fold it over like a tortilla or a wrap and it won't break on you. So that's good. It has good pliability.
Okay, well, let's plate it up.
Okay, so what we do at this point is, we just take a little spoon of the mixture, drop it down on the middle. Another one. And as you can see, you have a good amount of filling, so if you wanted to, go on and grab some more lettuce leaves, you can go to town on them, because you got plenty.
And that's the nice thing. If you did this as a communal dinner, then you could, if you like a lot of filling, you go a lot of filling. If you don't like a lot of filling, you don't do a lot of filling.
Definitely. When you go
and then we got all the great toppings. Now,
and now this is cool part. This is rice noodles. A lot of the times you go to restaurants and stuff, you'll see they'll have fried cellophane noodles. But you can use whatever. Again, you could be your own kitchen magician and prepare it however you like. So I'm just going to put a, little bundle on each one.
And again, because we eat with our eyes, you're basically making pieces of food art.
Definitely. You just want to, create a little contrast by doing that. Then I'm going to add just a little bit of
And like you said, you have to do a lot of preparation, a lot of chopping, and a lot of...
chopping, but there's machines that can do all of these things for you. There's something called a mandolin that does now. I got some scallions, just sprinkle a few of those on there, that's it. The mandolin will slice up the carrots for you and make them look nice like that. You want to do that at home. You don't want to buy the ones in the bag because they have to put a sort of a chemical in that bag to prevent them from oxidizing and breaking down.
Now, was that cilantro?
That was cilantro.
Okay.
Now I got some chopped up peanuts.
And if you have any peanut allergies, you leave those
just
off.
omit it. You don't have to have that. And now here I got some black and white sesame seeds.
That is
Sprinkle that
absolutely
on
beautiful,
there.
Chef.
Thank you. And then last but not least, I have a little bit of a soy ginger glaze. I'm just going to drizzle a little bit out over it.
Absolutely beautiful. And we will put this tasty recipe on our website. Just go to WTVR.com/VTM by about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
That looks beautiful.